Hey everyone, welcome to Soul Whispers Tarot. This is going to be a pick a card reading. How does he feel about you? So I've got 3 piles of cards, 1, 2 and 3. So I'll give you a few seconds to tune in and pick which pile that resonates with you. Okay, so I'll get straight into looking at pile number 1 first. Okay, so how does he feel about you? First we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, the 2 of Wands, the King of Swords in reverse, and the 7 of Cups in reverse. Clarifying the 10 of Cups in reverse, we have the 9 of Swords. Clarifying the 2 of Wands, we have the Page of Wands. Sorry, this is the 9 of Swords. Not sure if I said Swords or Wands. And the Page of Wands. Clarifying the King of Swords in reverse is the King of Swords upright, which is interesting. And clarifying the 7 of Cups in reverse is the 8 of Swords in reverse. So there's also, you turn me on in so many ways. This is the real me, and let's enjoy some time together. We have surprise and servant. Embrace, time. This could be the one. New love, true love, and have faith. Okay, so how does this person feel about you? So the first card is the 10 of Cups in reverse. I really feel as though this person wants this happy relationship with you, a happy family life. They see you as the one, because this could be the one card. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So they feel deep love for you. But I feel there's a sense of anxiety and heartbreak, as if there's some kind of block or fear within them that's holding them back from fully being able to move towards you just yet. So the 9 of Swords, that is sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety, worrying about the worst case scenario. I feel this person feels such deep love for you that they are afraid of losing you. I feel that they don't feel good enough. They may have some reservations about fully trusting their heart, because I feel as though this person's been hurt in the past and they felt like they followed their heart and they were heartbroken. And this person may be used to just trying to protect themselves by wearing masks. With this King of Swords in reverse, it's like saying to me that this person has difficulty perhaps speaking their truth. And I feel it's more in a sense of them wearing a mask, but that's going to come to an end. You're helping them see their true selves beneath like the masks that they wear. And in a sense, that's what's creating anxiety for them, because you can see the real them. Whereas it's like they felt safe behind their masks with other people because other people can't see the real them. So this 2 of Wands energy, they're needing to make a decision. I feel this person is daydreaming about you a lot. They're wanting to move forward. They're wanting to broaden their horizons with you, take the next step. But some of them have made the decision to do that because he's holding on to 1 Wands, which is a passionate new beginning. But it may be something else is holding them back, because this other one behind this person is bolted to the wall. So this person, for some of them, they may already be in a marriage or relationship, maybe even where children are involved, and they're feeling as though they're stuck in that situation. And that's creating a lot of anxiety for them, because they know they need to move on from that, but they're feeling like they don't know how to just yet. Because this Two of Wands, he's standing on this balcony. So this is like the current situation he feels stuck in. And he's looking out, he's looking at that globe he's holding in his hand, and he's looking out to the ocean. He's really wanting movement, a new direction, a new beginning. But this person's in a stage of really trying to figure out how to move forward, how to free himself either from his own anxieties, or if he's with someone else, freeing himself from the other relationship or commitment. And this King of Swords in reverse could be him not speaking his truth, either to the person he needs to end it with, or with you, not feeling like he can express his truth. But like I said, it turns upright. The clarifier is the King of Swords upright. So eventually this person will gain the strength in order to move forward, because look, this Two of Wands, he's wanting movement but doesn't know how to. He's clarified by the Page of Wands, and it's in this deck, it's called the Mover. So this person really is planning to make a move away from things that have been holding him back, lack of confidence, moving away from that and really going for what he wants, which is you. So this person has had a lot of confusion in the past, but both really interestingly, Seven of Cups in reverse is clarified by the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is called indecision. And this is all about choices, and this, is about a decision as well, but they're both in reverse. So this person, for a long time, they were in a place of indecision. Which road do I walk down? Do I stay in my old situation, or do I take a leap of faith with you? And this person's coming out of that indecision, because these are both in reverse. So making decisions, is going to make a move, going to speak his truth, going to overcome his anxieties. In this deck, it's called obsession. So for some of you, this person is really having a lot of sleepless nights. I'm seeing an image of some of them may be like married, so they may even be like sharing a bed with their spouse, but at the same time, really they're just lost in their thoughts about you. So then we have You Turn Me On in So Many Ways. And with this card, obviously it's speaking of like a sexual attraction, but it's also talking about this magnetic pull that they feel to you. You're turning on their heart light as well. You're opening their heart. And that's helping them to move into the love vibration rather than remaining stuck in the fear vibration. So this love, this magnetic pull that they feel towards you, is actually fueling them with more love, and that's raising their vibration and helping them to have more confidence to be able to follow their truth when the time is right. This is the real me is the next one. So yeah, they really feel as though you're the only one who can really see them for who they truly are. And that's very liberating for them. That's very attractive for them. And that's why they feel this really strong magnetic pull towards you. And they want to speak their truth to you, and they will eventually. Let's enjoy some time together. So you make them feel really happy. And I really feel this is highlighting to them just how unhappy they feel in their current circumstances or their current state of mind. You bring them a sense of salvation, a sense of liberation from their depression that they've been caught up in for a long time. So it's just a matter of them transitioning into this happier, more uplifted energies. And let's enjoy some time together. This is yellow, so that's the color of the solar plexus chakra, which is all about confidence and willpower and taking action. And surprise is here. So they may not have been expecting to meet you, especially if they were already in another commitment, or they were just surprised at their feelings because of this deep heart awakening, which they just weren't expecting. I feel this is why they're feeling some anxiety, because when it's like a deep soul connection, it does open the heart chakra. It does open up your intuition. It opens up this portal where you can see your true self like never before. And so in order for that heart awakening to continue, it means that everything that's an illusion, i.e. negative, like self-image and things like that, all of that comes up to the surface because it needs to come into the light to be cleared and healed and released, so that we can transition into loving ourselves more and knowing our worth. This person may not have had that much confidence or self-worth. Your connections really opening them up to their true selves, and that's been a surprise to them. They have servant. Some of them may feel as though they've just been bogged down with a lot of obligations, but they're wanting to serve you. They're wanting to be there for you. So the next card we have is Embrace. And it says, through each other you find the missing pieces. So yeah, I really feel like this is a deep soul connection that you share, and it's really helping you both to have deeper intuition and make sense of love and yourselves, and having like epiphanies and awakenings. There's also time. You're trying too hard, give it time. So some of you, because you feel this deep magnetic pull towards this person, you may be feeling a little bit impatient. It may have stirred up some fears within you, like the fear of loss, or a fear that this person's just going to decide to stay in their current situation. But they need time. This is a transition. This is a healing phase for them. So there will need to be some patience on your part. And I would suggest living in the present moment, focusing on your healing as well, because all relationships are mirrors of ourselves. So if you can see some certain things clearly about this other person that they need to heal, then really try and see how that is a mirror to yourself as well. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. So yeah, this is your soulmate. And this is what this person is realizing. They may not have been able to see clearly. They may have been too much in their logic for a long time, because that's like the ego trying to protect itself. If this person needs to leave certain people or circumstances behind, the ego stepped in to begin with and tried to make this person second guess the love, because the ego felt it was easier just to stay in the comfort zone of what it already knows. But there's this illumination, there's this awakening, realization, just a massive heart awakening, a new love. Yeah, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So they weren't expecting, with this surprise card, to meet you and feel this love, especially if they were in another relationship. And true love, yeah, they're seeing you as true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So they may feel as though certain circumstances that they were already committed to look good on paper. They've built up some kind of foundation. It's a comfort zone. But then, you know, this massive heart awakening, this true love has entered their life through you, and so they need this time to transition, release things and people who aren't serving them. This, I feel, is a message for you. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. So trust what your heart is telling you. Your mind's going to make you second guess everything, and your mind's probably going to be like, well, I don't see how this could ever work out. But this is saying, have faith. Your heart knows the truth. So I really hope this has resonated with you. If it has, please like, share and subscribe. That would really help me out because my channel is new. And I'll be back again really soon with more readings just like this one. And also I do the star sign readings as well. So I'm going to move on to set of cards number 2. So this is set of cards number 2. So how does this person feel about you? Strength in reverse, 8 of Swords, 5 of Cups, Page of Wands. So clarifying this strength in reverse is the 10 of Cups. Clarifying the 8 of Swords is the Devil. Clarifying the 5 of Cups is the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And clarifying the Page of Wands is the Page of Cups. Just move these up a little bit. So, how do they feel about you? There's also everything's falling apart. I screwed up. Does she still love me? Please listen. I'm making the effort. So those are really interesting. And we have sighs and faithfulness in reverse. We have this card here. I'll read what it says when I get to it. It's got the dove on it. Look at that. There's 2 doves. That's really interesting. The moon and the sun. To me, this is saying that this is a deep soul connection that you share. Because the moon is the feminine energy. The sun is the masculine. There's new beginning is the other one. And we have release your ex, healing family issues, give your relationship a chance. And the final 2 cards are forgiveness and be authentic to who you are. So this is really interesting for those of you who chose set of cards number 2. So I feel as though this person, because it's a deep soul connection, they felt really off balance through meeting you. I feel as though this person was used to wearing masks, like they didn't really truly know who they are deep down, gone through their life, basically with a lot of like conditioning, like trying to please other people, put other people's opinions about them like as their top priority, trying to make others happy, just basically worrying a lot about what other people think. And that's why they had this strength in reverse. They didn't feel strong. They felt as though their true self was being silenced, or they were trying to silence their true self. I feel this person has been lacking in self-esteem. They've not felt good enough in their life in general. And so when they met you and felt this deep love, it's really scared them because they don't feel good enough. And I feel this person has been afraid to be their true selves with you. They felt as though they've had to try and impress you, and it's because of a fear of rejection. But it's like really strong fear of rejection, because this strength in reverse is clarified by this 10 of Cups. It says success. They don't feel successful enough. They want this success with you. 10 of Cups is about a happy relationship, happy family, having complete fulfillment, and that manifesting in a physical relationship. So this is what they want with you. And they feel so much happiness and joy, and they feel really uplifted by you. They see you as a success. They see you as this beautiful woman. They see you as strength, and they feel as though they're the opposite. They feel like they're lacking in confidence and self-esteem. They're feeling perhaps as though they're not man enough. They may have had like other relationships, whether romantic or to do with family, mother, sisters, some kind of female that's tried to silence him or control him or be manipulative or narcissistic. They've experienced that. They felt silenced. They felt unseen, unappreciated. And this is really eaten away at their self-esteem. I feel this is to do with childhood, and then they've likely manifested like adult romantic relationships that have had the same like energetic pattern of women like mistreating him. And so I feel this person has got used to that, and they believe like, I feel as though this person's received a lot of negative like projections from some females in their life. And so they've taken that on board and believed these nasty, negative, manipulative things that some women have said to them. And that's really contributed to them not feeling good enough. They don't feel as though they have enough to provide for you. They want to provide this 10 of Cups, but it's brought a lot of anxiety. So yeah, there's this devil energy here that's keeping them stuck. So the devil is like this codependent energy. I feel their codependency is to do with worrying so much about what other people think, especially you. So they're really bound by their fears, because Swords is about mental energy, and what the Eight of Swords represents is this person feels that they're stuck and trapped and can't move forward, but really it's just their own perspective, because these swords aren't really caging this person in. There's plenty of gaps where they could walk away. I feel this person is afraid of seeing the truth of just how deep your connection is. They may be, their mind, it's like their ego's trying to protect them. They're in denial about how deeply this love is, how deep this love is with you, how deep your bond together is. And it's because they're afraid of rejection. It's almost like they don't want to want you as much as they do. They're afraid of needing you and becoming codependent, but they already are. I feel like they are codependent upon you because they think about you so much, and they think you're beautiful and powerful, and it's like they see you as this goddess energy, and they just feel like they don't match up. But they're thinking about you so much, so they have this codependency. They're really feeling as though your opinion of them could crush them. You know, it's like a life or death situation, what she thinks of me. Or it's all to do with a lack of self-esteem. So they may have acted in ways where, with this Five of Cups, where they've made mistakes with you. Their fears have kind of got the better of them, and it's caused them to make mistakes or make bad decisions, and they feel like they've messed up because there's the I screwed up card. But this Five of Cups, it's like they're focusing on things that have gone wrong in your connection. They may be overly focused on things that have gone wrong with other people. Some of them may be involved with someone else who's not serving them. Maybe that this is the manipulative person that they feel controlled by and feel bound to with the Devil and the Eight of Swords. So perhaps this destructive, unhealthy, maybe even abusive relationship that they're already in, and it could be to do with family as well. It's like they're stuck in this cloak of darkness. They can't see clearly, or they're refusing to see clearly because the ego is holding on subconsciously to the comfort zone of what they already know, which is these Three Cups spilt over, depression, things not working out. And they're not truly, or perhaps this was in the past, they didn't truly recognize the potential for success in your connection, because this Two of Cups behind him is upright, and that represents the Two of Cups card, which is like a soulmate card. So I feel as though this person didn't truly recognize the true potential and the true depth of your connection. So they may have made bad decisions. They may have left you out in the cold with this Five of Pentacles in reverse. That, you know, they weren't in a position, you know, they weren't free. They weren't, you know, in their self-love and confidence to be able to give you what you deserve at that time. They don't want you to feel left out in the cold anymore. They're realizing that bad decisions they made them feel left out in the cold as well. And it was to do with anxiety. That's what it's called in this deck. And there's seduction for the Devil. So maybe for some they were seduced into another situation which was toxic. But it's kind of like the energy, it aligned with the energy of what they'd always known. So maybe they were subconsciously trying to run away from you because they just feared the depth of love that they feel for you, because they fear losing that. So Page of Wands, clarified by the Page of Cups. This is like the initial stages of him wanting to move forward towards you. The Page of Cups is called the Romantic. So pages are about messages. I feel as though this person may try and reach out to you, but they're still a page. You know, they've still got a long way to go. They're not the Knight. So they may be still hesitant, lacking in confidence. I feel this is to do with like maturity. And I don't mean like they're immature in like a judgmental way. I mean like, I feel this is like a soul awakening, a spiritual awakening for them. And so they're like in the initial stages, and they're maturing into who they truly are, seeing themselves for who they truly are, having self-love and confidence, and creating healthy boundaries for themselves. But it's like the initial stages, the romantic. I feel like this person's a daydreamer, but they've struggled to actually take action. Maybe they even expressed their dreams and desires for this Ten of Cups with you, but then they didn't follow through with action. Some of them, they may have stayed, like their ego was causing them to stay in this Devil energy and the Eight of Swords. They were choosing to remain stuck. And so it created like things falling apart with you, because everything's falling apart. And they have regrets about it. I screwed up. Does she still love me? This experience has really caused them to go inwards. And it's a good thing, you know. Mistakes are where we often learn and grow. I feel this person couldn't see clearly, but when they've messed up, when they've screwed up in some way, because they weren't following their heart, it's caused them to go inwards and have more clarity. Does she still love me? They have a lot of anxiety. It's maybe why they're hesitant also to reach out to you. But they have please listen and making the effort. So, this is like their soul is like pleading with you to still give them the benefit of the doubt, because they are making the effort. They are healing. It's going to be slow and it requires patience from you. But, also I wouldn't recommend waiting around forever. You still got to live your life. Because if you're stagnating, then you'll just create stagnant energy around you and you'll just attract stagnation. So that won't help this situation or yourself. So sighs. This person knows that they've left you feeling like this woman here. Feeling depressed. You may have, if everything seemed to have fallen apart at some point, it left you almost like this widow, feeling like really sad about it. Maybe they weren't faithful, with this faithfulness in reverse. But now they want to be faithful. They want to be loyal. Maybe they weren't faithful to their heart. Some of them, maybe they chose someone else or chose to stay in a certain situation. But both of these cards, have a lot of black in them. And they're right under these two cards here. Everything's falling apart. I screwed up. Faithfulness is under I screwed up. And they're feeling down. This size is like the 5 of Cups as well. They're feeling down. They want to be this success with you. They want to be, your dream come true. They want to be like the knight in shining armor. But they just don't feel right now like they have what it takes. So the next card says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So yeah, I feel they've learned from this when they screwed up in some way. But also I feel it's caused you to learn to keep living your life in the present moment and also create healthy boundaries for yourself. Because I feel perhaps you are holding on to their every word, but they may have been saying things which they hoped for, but they weren't taking solid action on it in the past. And I feel this is also what they're realizing. So new beginning. After everything's fallen apart, it's triggering all the things that weren't serving you both to fall apart as well. So there can be this new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So yeah, there's a deeper realization for both of you, and it's created this positive new energy. It's created positive shifts, and that's what I feel you're transitioning into, slowly but surely. Release your ex. So yeah, someone may have chosen to stay with an ex-partner or a partner that isn't serving them. Healing family issues. It could be that they were in a marriage and they need to sort out arrangements if they're leaving that. For others, this is the mistakes they made through following their fears came about from family dynamics when they were younger. So they're healing those. They're becoming aware of those. And all this energy is being released so they can give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So I feel as though this person, they were focusing in the wrong direction for a long time, but now they're, because this Page of Wands, they were facing that way, but now they're facing this way, which is facing towards this direction of the Two of Cups, the partnership. Give your relationship a chance. Forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. So they know that they hurt you. They're praying for your forgiveness, but also they need to forgive themselves. Be authentic to who you are. You're asked to be real and true pertaining to who you are and how you feel. So yeah, they were trying to deny their feelings or run away from them. trying to make things work in other situations because that felt easier for the ego. But now they're going to be much more authentic with you. And that they're just realizing their true depth of love for you and the true depth of your connection. So I really hope this reading has been helpful. And if so, please like, share and subscribe. It will really help me out because my channel is new. And I'll be back again really soon with another reading similar to this. And I also do the astrology star sign readings as well. So I'm going to move on to set of cards number 3 now. So this is set of cards number 3. How does this person feel about you? So we have the King of Cups in reverse, the Three of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. These are clarified by, the King of Cups is clarified by the Moon, the Three of Swords in reverse by the Six of Swords in reverse. The Six of Wands is clarified by the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Eight of Wands. So we also have, I am your knight. I feel you. We are meant to be. I feel insecure, and I'm the man. Then we have Soldier and Gift. And then we have Freedom, a message for you, Playfulness, very soon, Wedding. And the final card is Focus on Love. Okay, so what I'm picking up, this man has experienced heartbreak in his past with this King of Cups in reverse and the Three of Swords in reverse. It's created a lot of fear. I feel this person feels deep love for you, and that's why he's feeling emotionally unstable, like really unstable. It's really triggering a lot of fear within him. And your connection is really deep. I feel it's a soul connection, because this moon is all about the subconscious as well. So he has subconscious fears of opening his heart in case history repeats itself and he feels heartbroken again. But also with this moon card, I feel you're really helping him to awaken to his heart. The heart is the gateway to our soul intuition and who we truly are. Beneath all of our conditioning, all of our wounds, all of the pain we've experienced, which can create like a negative identity, a negative self-identity, where we judge ourselves and we think, you know, how the ego has an ego identity, but that's not who we truly are. Who we truly are is our soul beneath that conditioning. So I feel you're really helping them to open their heart and have this intuition about who they truly are. But that's what's scaring them, because they feel out of control in your situation, in your connection. They're used to being able to control their feelings and repress them and not allow themselves to feel too deeply because of a fear of getting hurt. But with you, they can't control that. This King of Cups in reverse, to me, the cup represents their heart, their emotions. And with it being in reverse, it's like all of these subconscious blocks within them, fears, wounds, with the cup being in upside down, it's like they're all coming out. Everything's coming out to the surface to be healed, to be released, to be cleared. So, and that's what's happening. This Three of Swords in reverse, it's like the swords are going to fall out. The swords represent the mind, those limiting perceptions of self. Maybe they were cheated on in the past and they blamed it on themselves. They thought it meant that they weren't good enough. And generally speaking, I feel as though they've experienced this not feeling good enough kind of opinion of themselves in many different circumstances and situations in their life, maybe even in childhood. But they're feeling all over the place and they don't know how to handle all these emotions that are coming up and out of them. So they're needing a lot of time and space to themselves right now. I feel they may be in denial about how they really feel deep down because it's just so scary. You know, men in general in society are taught to repress their emotions. And so they've not really been taught how to effectively process their emotions or allow them to come out in healthy ways. And so for a lot of men, it's like they actually feel their emotions much more deeply because they've been bottled up for so long. It's like they erupt like a volcano. I feel that's what's happened within your connection. Their emotions, both deep love and all these deep fears, subconscious blocks and illusions, they've all erupted out of them all at once, and they're feeling really out of balance and really frightened by that. So I feel like they're withdrawing because they need to try and handle and get a grip of what's going on, and that will take time. So this Three of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Six of Swords in reverse. And Six of Swords is about needing to move away from things that aren't serving. Again, swords are about negative thought patterns, needing to move away from those negative thought patterns. But in reverse, it's like they don't know how to, or they don't consciously realize that they need to move away from certain things or certain thought patterns. And so it's like they've been going in circles for such a long time. It's like a karmic cycle. Because karma is, you know, to me, it's like whatever we believe in our subconscious, like our subconscious negative beliefs, they can really manifest outwardly in our lives. So I feel this person isn't fully conscious enough to realize that their ego identity is not their true self. So they have a lot of self-criticism, a lot of self-blame, seeing themselves in a negative light, but they don't realize that that's just their thought patterns and that's not who they truly are. So that's why they've been going in circles. And your connection is like a lightning strike, like breaking their heart open for that intuition to rise up. But naturally, you know, this is natural for the ego to step in and try and prevent that from happening to begin with. But, you know, the soul truth is infinitely stronger than ego illusion or conditioning, which is just from this lifetime. So Six of Wands. I feel this person, they're worried about what other people think of them. They want to be seen as a success. They want to be seen like this soldier that's been strong and successful in battle. This person may even want to come across in a certain way to you. They want to impress you. They want to hide all this emotional turmoil and feeling all over the place. You know, men are taught that they're unworthy and they're weak if they show too much emotion. So deep down, this person is feeling so much emotion and they're kind of feeling bad about themselves, like they're not strong, like they're weak or something. And so on the surface, they're trying to make out like they're this strong And I feel that's also why they're being detached. They don't want you to feel as though they're desperate and desperately longing for you, because deep down they are, but that scares the hell out of them. So they're in denial about that, even to themselves. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse as well. So again, it's like, to me, the cups represent our heart, our emotions. So that cup there's in reverse, the heart in the Three of Swords is in reverse, and this Ace of Cups. Everything's falling out all at once. They've had a shield around their heart for so long that really wasn't serving them. So you've come into their life to break that down. And that will happen energetically. You can't force it to break down by trying to force something with this person. It will happen in divine timing and in a divinely guided way. But Ace of Cups, yeah, it's also saying they have a lack of self-esteem, a lack of self-love deep down, but on the surface they're trying to make out that they're confident, successful, strong, independent, and all things like that. I feel as though this person is playing along with like social stereotypes of what they're taught that men should be in order to be successful. But it's like a mask. And yeah, look, again, another card showing that they're feeling all over the place. It's like they're trying to juggle two different lives. They've got this soul and heart awakening happening deep down, but then they're trying to, on the surface, pretend that none of that's going on. Whenever I see the Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's like something's got to give. I feel this person may try to stay in denial and try and give up your connection, but it's this really deep soul bond, so they can't. They can't deny their soul truth forever. The more they do, emotions are going to be all over the place. Eight of Wands. So this is an energy of like rapid movement. I feel as though this person is kind of all over the place. They're trying to create success in their day-to-day life, in their, looking outside of themselves, maybe in their career, maybe in, their status in some way. They're trying to create success. They may be trying to quickly sort of run away from this, but like I said, they can't. And none of this is personal. This is like a really deep journey, and it's a very difficult journey for all these subconscious wounds to rise up, because when that happens, we've got to face those emotions. We've got to face our truth, and that's scary, especially when we don't consciously know what's happening, or that's what we're being called to. So I am your knight. This is reminding me of this Six of Wands, especially with the red as well. They're wanting to come across as confident, maybe even a bit cocky, to try and hide like what they really feel. I feel you. This is saying they feel the depth of the love that you feel. I feel that you're much more intuitive, have this open heart. You know what this connection is about because you feel it. But this person's been used to repressing their feelings for so long, and so it's all erupting at once, and it's really like confusing their mind. But deep down, they feel this. We are meant to be. They know that deep down. I feel insecure. They feel really insecure, and then look, I'm the man. But they're trying to make out that they're this Six of Wands. I'm successful. I'm this. I'm that. I'm not overly emotional. I don't need anyone. Soldier. So, they're trying to stay strong. I feel as though they're, a soldier, if they go into battle, they have to suspend their emotions, because if they had so much empathy for the enemy, then they wouldn't be able to go into battle, So they're trying to put on this mask that there's this strong and unemotional person. Gift. They may be trying to be successful, like financially. They may be trying to impress you in this way, but also they're going to realize just how much of a gift you are and that this experience is. But it's going to take them a while. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So I feel this is all these subconscious blocks. They don't feel free. I feel that they're seeking like freedom by trying to race ahead, by denying all this emotions and blocks and everything that's happening. But that's all their own illusions. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So yeah, your love fills them with light, with truth, with intuition, with who they really are on a soul level. They think about you a lot behind the scenes, but it's like they're afraid of you knowing that. Playfulness. So yeah, they may try and appear like playful, or you know how people can use like humor to try and deflect how they really feel, trying to keep things light. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And wedding. This situation involves marriage. So for some of you, this is saying that very soon your connection will transition into a deeper state of commitment. For others, it may be that this person is already married and very soon they're going to decide to focus on love, focus on how they truly feel about you, and that's going to help them decide to end their marriage with someone else. But overall, focus on love. Look for the good attributes in each other and every person in your life. So here's a dragon here. I feel this person is going to focus on love. He's really going to go inwards, and that's really going to tame the dragon. The dragon is like the ego that's trying to deny this and resist this. I feel overall he's going to tame that aspect of himself and focus on love and have an awakening and become more committed to this journey of love. So I really hope this reading has resonated with you and been helpful. If it has, please like, share and subscribe. It will really help me out because my channel is new. And I'll be back again really soon with another reading just like this one. And I also do the star sign readings every week as well. So thank you so much. Take care. Bye.